In today's video, I'm going to show you what I've been doing with this platform called Albato or Albato, whatever way you want to pronounce it, to be able to do some of the automations that I need in order for me to be able to help clients with their integrations or to even do integrations for myself. And I'm going to show you how I'm using a webhook and then going and checking the email that verifies a legit email using a service called Reon, and also based on the condition of whether it is a valid email or a bad email, whether I will continue on to check and see whether or not I have the email already in VBOUT, which is my email marketing platform. And if I don't, I'm going to add the contact. Then if I do, I'm just going to add a tag to that contact. And I'm also going to demonstrate how to do an HTTP request for working within the API of VBOUT and finishing up and sending a copy over to SendFox. So let's get started. So Albato is similar to Zapier or Pabbly. I've spoken before about Pabbly. I still use Pabbly for automations, but this is a newer one that I just started using, and I like it. Like there are some integrations in Albato that is not in Pabbly, and vice versa. So with Albato, I'm liking some of the flexibility within it. So there's no knock on Pabbly, but I like what they're doing, and also pricing. I like it better than Zapier. And if you check their website, you can see some of their offering. And if you look here, they show you the different apps you can connect with and whatnot, which is really good. Let's check out the pricing really quick. Let's go right here. So here's some of the pricing. You can actually get it free, but as with any of these services, you definitely want to pay to get the update and the changes to be done a lot quicker, a lot more operations, and also some of the features. And you can get more detailed features down here. So I'll let you explore that on the page. I have a link in the inside of the description. You can check and see how everything is. So let's go to the actual automation really quickly. So this is what I have. I have a webhook from my website, and based on an opt-in pop-up, if someone leaves their email address, and I'm using this as the webhook. And you can change based on what kind of request you're getting from wherever you're using the webhook, and you get your parameters that you're going to be using, like email, first name, last name, phone number, whatever. So you can actually do that kind of training, just similar to what you would do with Zapier. And right here, I am doing based on the parameters passed. I'm going to use that incoming email address from my webhook to be able to push over to Reon to see if it is a valid email address. Not anything that's going to go to spam, because that's important, because with your list, you want to make sure that your list is as clean as possible so that when you're starting to send out emails, you're not getting flagged as a spammer. So there's a lot that goes into keeping the list up to date. So the next thing it's going to do, if everything is valid based on this condition here, I will continue on with the automation. If not, I will just stop here. So I won't worry about going through all the rest of the stuff, and I would get a log based on it not going through. So right here is, I'm just going to search and see whether I already have that email address. And because of the API, it really depends on the company. Sometimes if you push over a email that you already have on a list and you have other parameters coming along with it, it would typically update those. But with theirs, you have a separate update and a separate add, and within the add portion of the API, it will not update anything, which it really shouldn't. So it's doing what it's supposed to do. So I'm checking to see whether or not that email address exists. And here's another router here based on condition. If I get a contact ID, meaning there's a contact ID, I am going to go to step 7. If not, I'm going to step 6, which is just adding the contact. And so basically, I add a contact. I'm going to go here and I'm just get email address. and I am using the incoming email address from that, and this is part of the form. But if I happen to already be, that email happen to already exist, I am going to use HTTP request and hit the API endpoint and do a post, and I'm going to send this to add a tag name, which I'm just add a tag. And right here is the router to add the contact here. So basically, if they're a seller, I want to create a contact for one of the lists, and if they're not, I want to add a contact to a different list. And this is dealing with SendFox, so this is a little bit different. The other list, so I have a list here with tags. These don't support tags in the traditional sense, so I have two separate lists. So I have a seller list and I have a buyer's list, and I am based on the condition here whether or not that contact goes to one or the other. And this at the end, it just gives me the response code here, and that's useful for if I'm doing something based on if I don't get a 200 response, what do I do? So I can do other stuff, whatever, but I'm just stopping here. But yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Just showing you how to be able to use Albato to be able to, get a webhook request and doing the automation to verify the email using Reun, and based on that, going and searching by the email address to see if it exists in VBOUT. And you can do this with any other marketing platform. You can just search through the different applications that they actually connect with, and based on if it exists, whether I add or whether I use another HTTP request to be able to update. And the reason why I had to do an HTTP request is they don't have an integration. The integration doesn't extend to adding tags. I know at Pabbly, you can actually add a tag. So I wouldn't have had to do this if I was using Pabbly. But because they don't, I'm just going to use the API as it is, and then hit an endpoint, and then pass the parameters that I need to be able to do to that particular endpoint, and finishing up at SendFox. If you have any questions about anything dealing with integrations, using this tool, or any other tool to be able to help your business, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Also, if you like my videos, please like and share and let someone else know about it. It really helps with the algorithm for showing my videos to help other people. If you look at some of my videos, I've helped a lot of people with just different things dealing with technology, AI, business, just anything related to that. So if you so inclined, please like, share, and also let someone know about the YouTube channel. And take care, and look for you in the next video.